This is Nick for real coming to you live with Ghostface Killah. When I say killer, I mean killer. He kills it. You're a legend. I mean, I'm sitting there. I feel like I need to get a hug. I'm sitting next to a legend right now.
Legendary.
Legendary. So I want to just get into this real quick. We're gonna start off with Action Bronson. How do you feel about him? I'm not gonna lie, I heard him. Y'all both from New York. You know, you up there, he Queens, like y'all both from New York. How did you feel when you first heard him?
What is it for?
It was brought to me. It was brought to me. You know what I mean? I was on YouTube. My man was playing like, yo, this guy sound like a But I've been hearing it, but I just never really like, you know what I mean? So I thought it was me at first. You know what I mean? So
you thought it was you.
I thought
like when did I rate it?
Exactly. So I'm like, oh shit. You know what I mean? So it was like, nah, yo, this is the, I'm like, oh okay. So I can see the resemblance of the texture, the tone of the voice. You know what I mean? But then when I met him, everything was good. It was positive. You know, he was like, yo, people telling me I sound like you, but I'm not trying to sound like you. And
you never knew he'd be a white guy, huh? With a beard.
I mean, no, they had told me that. They had told me that, like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, but you know, he said I'm not trying, and I'm just taking it like, yo, you never know. Maybe he's not trying to sound like me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Maybe
Because because you got people that be like that, like when Sean was Biggie. You know what I mean? So I thought Sean was Biggie before. You know what I mean? But then he stayed on that. That was how his voice was. It was like, oh shit. So people could have a similar texture of that. You know what I mean? Whatever. But it's kind of like, you know, out of the blue. So, you know, but you know, I met him, he was humble.
You got love for him.
It was, yeah.
So I love in New York.
I got love for him.
In New York, that's what we do.
It's all good.
Now, real quick, still speaking of New York, let's take it back to, we're going to take it to Brooklyn. You did a song with Mary, back in the day, called All I Need Is You.
All I Got Is You.
All I Got Is You. And with All I Got Is You, you touched on some subjects that was like deep rooted in your childhood when you had your kids, like the struggle, the game. Like how important is that for artists these days to let you know, I didn't make it like this. I'm not just rapping about girls and money and this because I didn't have this. Let me go back to where I really came from.
It's very important, you know, I mean, to touch on it, like just to touch on it. Like I told the guy before, it's like, yo, you don't know your history, you're not gonna know where you're going.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But a lot of people like to be so ashamed of their past. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I'm not saying you gotta let everything out the bag, but it's like, yo, man, a lot of us didn't have. That's why we started robbing and stealing, because we didn't have no money. You know what I mean? Exactly. But a lot of people don't want to go in there because they think they're gonna be embarrassed or feel a certain type of way, when it's like, nah, yo, if your mother was a smoking crack, she was smoking crack.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying you gotta put it on blast, but these are struggles. Just like a part of that's a struggle.
So is that why you think, you know how they say Jay-Z changed? He ain't the old Jay he used to be? Because he's not living the same Jay life he used to be, right?
That's right. He's not living that life. Of course, he's not living that life.
Right.
Of course. You ain't supposed to stay the same all your life.
Exactly.
It's like, nah, yo, of course, if you broke and you get $10, it's gonna change you from being hungry.
Exactly.
For that day. You know what I mean?
Speaking of being hungry, you was with Wu-Tang.
Right.
I mean, how much input did you actually have on like the hottest Wu-Tang album? How much input did you bring to it? Where you like, yo, you still, you know, had the match? You was like, how much input did you really bring to it?
Did I bring what to Wu?
Yes, like to actually saying we gonna do this.
I mean, me basically, I brought the name to him. I brought the name. You know what I mean? As far as like a lot of like yo, we should do this and do that. Yeah, we sat around the table and around the first albums and a couple of albums and like, yo, you know what? Nah, this, that, and the third. You know, but as far as like really calling the shots, RZA was like the one that called it. You know what I mean? He called it. Even on the last album, I gave my advice, but he called it. You know what I mean? Whether I like it or not. You know what I mean? So, and you know, I gotta respect that. I respect that him being the boss of the situation.
You know, that's what he does.
But you know, but I don't even want to get into the butts.
Yeah, it's okay. We're not gonna get into the butts. Yeah. But I will get into, you've done some reality TV with VH1's
right.
Marriage Boot Camp. And
No,
couples therapy. Couples therapy, actually.
She said
and you don't want to go to boot camp yet.
Yeah.
We was trying to get you, through couples therapy so you can go to marriage boot camp.
I'm not going to boot camp. You know what
How
I
did
mean?
it work
that
with
couples therapy, let me tell y'all, I supposed to have 3 girls on couples therapy.
Word.
I
You
supposed to
brought
have
2.
3.
He brought 2.
Nah, but it wasn't supposed to be like that. We supposed to be laid up. It wasn't supposed to be like, oh yo, that was that.
All your girls get along.
I got tricked. You know what I mean? So
You look like you got tricked too, like
because it wasn't. You know what I mean? But I was on the set, cameras is on, and I had to do what I had to do until I got the fuck out of there.
You still talk to them?
You know what I mean? Oh no, yeah, that's my own girl.
But he ain't never let none of them go.
I don't know if I believe in love.
I'm just saying, yo.
That's my
I keep my
homegirl.
interviews real.
That's my home girl. That's my home girl. That's my home girl.
You got. Do you see any other reality type TV shows? Because I watched it because of you.
Yeah.
I'm like, he gonna be cool.
Yeah.
I watched it because of you.
Yeah. But nah, I'm not doing no love and hip hop. No more of that shit. Unless I do my own shit. If I got a lot of creative control over my shit, because it was a lot of because what it was a lot of things I was getting there that I feel like the people should have seen, but they chop everything. You know how it go? They chop everything.
They chop everything.
And it leaves you what you see on TV. You think that's how it went.
Right.
You know what I mean? People think that I was being mean to her.
Yeah.
And it was like, nah, it wasn't even like that, yo. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that. She was good. She was a good person, really good. Me and her had good, whatever. But they don't put that on there. So Ghostface is the fucking bad guy.
So this is one of my last questions. You still have to go to your own label? No. So I want to say, if you still had your own label right now, any other artist that's already signed to another label, who would you say, let me get them right now? If it was J. Cole, because I heard you talking earlier, it's not the same, it's not normal.
I like J. Cole.
J. Cole talked about I went through this, that.
I like my man Uncle Murder. You know what I mean? I like Drake.
Yeah.
I like
we work together.
You know what I mean?
We on the same playlist.
I even like Young Thug. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but he
you
cool.
already hear it from
No, and Red
Ghostface.
showed me calling the nigga Young Gotti.
You like
I like all them little niggas. I like Joey Badass.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like I respect them for what they do, how they put that music together, where they can get motherfuckers rocking. It's all about if you can touch a motherfucker. You know what I mean? And that's
So last words. Where are we gonna hear something next week? What's going on? I need to hear some.
I think maybe like in 30 days or whatever.
30 days. That's quick.
You know what I mean?
Time starts now.
Yeah, it's starting right now.
All right. Well, I'm here at Quad Studios with the killer, Ghostface Killah himself, Nick For Real, signing out.